Yellowstone Snowmobiling, January 26th to February 3rd, 1991.
Oh, there it is over there. That's another.
Got her helmet?
This is one of the more realistic passes. Real pretty view down through here. The last pass we went through, it was snowing so bad we could hardly see the road. The sides are a little steep. This is the point I wanted Dick to be on so I could take his picture. I think he's just on the edge of that. Okay.
Beautiful country, huh? Infinity. Get that cross up there pretty good?
We're just trying the best we can.
Wow.
She's gonna get her, because it ain't dripped once since we stopped.
Good.
So
Good.
As soon as we get that heater dried out, we'll be all right.
Bob says she's doing good. Is she dripping real hard? And I says, no. Not real hard, I didn't say, but it was dripping.
Can't believe all the mule deer must stay right in here.
Yeah, they got to. Yeah.
Hell, there's tracks all over.
Yeah. Yep. Right up to the edge of the road here.
Yeah. Well, I imagine they're just down in them canyons.
Oh, sure. Probably laying there watching.
Yeah. It'd be nice if you get a big
Spook
orange
one
sheep
up.
or something.
Yeah.
You can tell how cold we are.
Man.
Here, I'll
There's
take one of you.
right up there, Craig.
Where?
Right by that little bush. Just to the left of me, laying down, looking right at it.
Right there's that little deer.
I would be scared shitless.
See it up there?
Oh, I don't.
We'll zoom in on these good snowmobiles.
Somebody would take it, or if I could do it
Whoop.
lined up, we'd
There's
put that
Brand
there,
X.
We'd all get in that sucker. Oh, looks. Somewhere's in that area.
Smile.
Wow, yeah. Hi. Got my ass cheeks smiling?
This is a video of a guy taking a picture.
This is super.
Get an idea how high this really is here. And there's where we'll be going down the road.
I haven't read the picture yet, but it says about 200 feet. It says across the canyon at this point.
Here we are, going down the road, having fun. Yeah.
Having fun. Heater works good.
Brakes are fine.
Brakes are fine.
Put a pedal in. You tried the brakes too. Yeah, I'm sure they're all right.
Little shot of our accommodations for the weekend. Nice fireplace. Big screen, big screen TV and big body in front of it. Wave, Chubb.
Hey.
Atta boy. Over and see what this guy's doing. Sounds like a big giant rat rolling around on the floor.
Running.
Hi.
Hey, hey.
Say hi.
Can I focus? Go ahead. Sit there. I'm just about done anyway.
Something coming out of the other room there. What's he doing? Everybody putting their long handles on today because she's about 10 below. Smile hard. Smile pretty.
Boy, you should have seen him in action last night. One was dead in that corner, one in that corner, and one on the floor.
Get a shot of the organ here that we're going to use for Sunday church services. We got a minister and an organ player so far.
Somebody take up collection.
We'll view of the kitchen out there.
One, you're going to have a crane to get on the bed. Okay. Get Amy's sleigh out there. Can you get her through the window? This is great.
Get a shot up of a nice looking Spaniel. Got the boys coming out this morning. It is definitely chilly. Look at this guy.
The dog. It's only 10 below.
Looks like he's having fun, don't he? Shot of the machines. There's the Wonder Sled. Got a full day of riding planned.
But
Comes the boss. He's looking good. Where's this guy? What's he doing? All right, he's ready.
Mr. Camera.
Charlie Riley Jr. coming out there, all ready to go.
Go inside, Craig.
yeah, that's right.
That's a shot of the back of the motel where we're staying. Restaurant and the bar.
Where Craig took a dump last night?
Craig couldn't make her back to the room last night. He had to go right there. He was in a hurry.
Get a shot of the Haney sleigh?
Now we got. There, so much for the day. Just got done with Dale's taking his card off. Going to head up to Two Top, they call it. It's supposed to be about 10,500 or something in that area. Sun is shining real bright. Beautiful morning. We decided we'd take this snowmobile, little Jim Beam, Corby's, a couple Bud. We tour Yellowstone. That is a real unit. Several of those. Some are double deckers. Really fascinating. Ah, the beautiful sun. No wind, but it is down cold.
Started to move on over. You never run into that.
Hey Bob, go start that red one.
What?
As long as you're into it, you can start that red one. Taking off the sleigh. It worked super. Excellent. Take a run.
Trying to break the rope.
The boys say she's pulling a little hard this morning.
That's the understatement. Little hard.
There's a Polaris running. One guy's still struggling with his rope. He got her out all the way though. He's looking good now. How's this guy doing? He can't move the rope, he says. What am I gonna do? Well, we're gonna have to double up on Polarises. That's all we can do.
You ain't got yours started yet either.
Old Chubby's got the big 500 running.
He's got a rope.
She definitely is cold this morning. Well, we'll have some more footage tomorrow. Hey boys,
Hey, bud.
guy checking his wallet there.
Really cold.
Get a little shot of Arden on the phone, talking to Mother.
Oops.
A wave. Getting low down on the farming situation. A beautiful day at Old Faithful. Shot all the buildings around here.
Thursday, January 31st, 1991.
Really beautiful. There's where we'll be going in a few minutes to get a shot of Old Faithful when it goes off. And we'll record from there.
Rolling.
Get a picture of those elk way over there?
Elk in the background.
Johnny, everything's fine. It's all worked out.
Okay. They're going to leave our shoes and coats for us.
Pretty scenery. She's moving now. She's walking.
Get there, Arden.
Might be a little hard to hear him visiting. I could sing a song, I imagine. That'd take up the space. Here he comes. We're just about ready to walk up there. We were 10 to 15 minutes late when we arrived, so now we have to wait another hour, somewhere's in that area. Beautiful day, temperature in the 20s. This is kind of a panoramic view around Old Faithful. I don't know what all of these buildings are. A lot of them are empty. I would imagine it's a lot of park help, souvenir shops, what have you. We have not been in this tall building yet. It's my first time, so I don't know what it is really. Our guide, Mr. Buswell, is standing over further. I'll see if I can find them. Oh yes. Here are unique tourists.
Get a picture of those elk over there?
Yes, I did.
I feel sort of guilty.
Unbelievable the amount of snowmobiles that are out in the park. Linda, you just gotta come next year. We'll have all the women come, and they can even ride in the snow machine if they don't want to ride on the snowmobile. Heated cars, excellent. You can see everything we see, only that you ride in comfort and in warmth.
How far does it zoom into?
a good picture there, Dick.
Huh?
See them walking now?
Yeah. Got some elk over by the geyser.
That chili and that pickle. Hey, it's just about done me up. Say, can we walk clear over there? We don't have to, I just, huh?
There's walkways all the way the heck a half mile out.
From here, huh?
Beautiful scenery.
Here she goes, folks. Here she goes.
Shadow Old Faithful going off.
Super! Super! Get her again! Get another one in here for Dick. Here we go!
Boys taking pictures. Beautiful sight today.
One more! I better get one again. Dude, Christ, that's high.
Give you an idea how high it is?
Mercy. Got this on videotape, Dick?
You betcha.
Dick is coming in. How many do you want on this camera? Another one? Time to drop off.
Starting to come down a little bit. Down, down, down.
One in that angle. I hope I did it right.
Turn around, smile, Arden. Get the last little shot here.
Here we are. Slowly coming down. We're gonna go out in the hot tub in a minute, right behind Old Faithful. It's the last little bit here. Yeah.
I gotta stop at the kid. I'm gonna start
Still squirting. A little shot of the fire damage. Get a lot of them, Craig? It's kind of where the fire cut off here. Some of this,
I get about 3 of mine. And
some is burnt, some isn't. That's kind of the line right there.
I wonder what the temperature. 450?
It's hot.
Degrees?
One more shot of Old Faithful here. She's all done.
Well worth the wait.
Arden said it was a good show. Smile.
Over, the popcorn's eaten. Time to go home. All the popcorn gone.
We're heading for the Flag Ranch.
Where'd they go? Did you get a shot of the old building?
Where?
The old building?
Shot of the fire hydrant there to give you an idea how deep the snow is. These hard packed paths.
That lady in high heels, I don't know how she handles it. There's our machines right behind the fence, just chapping at the bit.
There's the way the skiers travel. Warm and scenic. There's the old caboose. Chubby's holding her down.
Small coaches will hold 9 people.
Arden says you can get 9 people in them things. Oh, we'll zoom in on that one. Boy, that's pretty. The boys getting ready to go. Leaving Old Faithful and heading for the flag. Shot of the snow coaches leaving. What a way to travel.
Narrate. Grand Tetons. Maybe I should prime shit. Breeze. You didn't want to be behind it. It's a little violent. That's why they had to start with lanyard boards so you could go off to the side. He showed up
He's going to stop a couple times on the way down. 2 or 3 times.
There's Goosey Moose right there. Right behind, right here close. See him?
3 of them.
There's the Moosey. Here, Moose. See how he lopes along? Super. Hey, you can get right outside if you want to dig.
Into the sky. Isn't that great?
You betcha.
Check his teeth. See how old he is. Alright. Let's get a shot. Get behind that twig. Oh, love it. You don't always get a boost like post. What's that extra there under his neck?
Goiter.
Oh, look at that.
Scenery here. Grand Tetons.
Tell them what it means.
Something about a French breast. That's the highest mountain. Drops down to the Snake River. We're probably 500 feet above the river.
Okay, that's all you gotta do. Just push that.
Hey, everybody over here. I want as many as you can. Get a picture of you.
Thank you.
Well, very much. Do you want a picture of yourself? Yeah, okay.
Three of them. You stand there, I'm gonna get between. Slide. Craig.
Everybody off the picture.
We'll be up.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
Okay, you want that in the... Yeah, I want something here. Can you see me? Okay. There we are. Right. Perfect. There, bud.
Hey, why not?
Because I'm a chicken.
The boys getting Craig's courage up here to get a picture. I guess he prefers to have his taken on the bottom. Smile, boys.
600 feet straight down. You wouldn't see me here if it was. The camera can't see this here.
Beautiful morning in the Tetons. Bright, sunny.
Oh, I picked it this way, put it right on the list.
What's this guy got here?
Ideal.
Next picture is probably be from the elk refuge.
My mind.
Shot of the bus that we rode down to the elk refuge on. What a trip.
Maybe we can get the elk or a bus driver take a picture of all of them.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. That's fair. Wave your hats, boys.
Your fly's open there, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
You bet.
They're there. What are they up there?
Going on up there. What are they? Zoom in on them.
Can't find him.
They're just to the right of that rock, down the hill farther. See them?
No, I can't. See him without.
Can you see them with your eye?
Yeah.
Leave both eyes open when you're looking through that thing. Here comes one down the road.
There's one coming down.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, next one.
He was running down through the
grandfather.
snow.
Here we go.
Look at him run.
There you got the action.
All right.
All right, he says.
Get him, Dick.
Yep.
Get there, I'll get out of your way. You want to?
I just want to get a little. What kind of sheep did they call that again?
Sealerty?
Large sheep. Jan, you want to look through that?
There's 5 of them there.
See where they're at?
This big feet.
The
big guy taking the lead.
It's like hunting in Colorado, huh?
A little better. Whoa.
That's why I'm not bothering.
Hear that?
If we all pull right in together. I was just wondering if land's done.
Well, this is elk hunters heaven, I'll tell you.
Yeah, there you go. They didn't shoot them all last year, did they?
Look at that big one back
Yeah,
there.
ain't that something? Lord.
Wow. Yeah?
Over here on this other side, there's two plates.
I'd like to see that bull lick off the biggest cap.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah. Yep.
Keep going, boys. Come on.
How many points is this guy right
Which one?
Wonder if I'm picking up them sounds.
I doubt it.
Are you making that noise?
Yeah.
Hey, tell me how to never sleep. That bull out there. Get up and
Yeah.
But that's considered in there.
Yeah. And this is where the Boy Scouts come and pick up the antlers.
All over the refuge.
All over.
27,000 acres.
27,000 acres.
He's a couple troops.
Yep.
They didn't tell us that. He won't go anywhere near the brook.
You won't do what?
That bull laying there, that bigger bull laying down there,
Yeah.
won't go anywhere near the brook.
No.
No way.
That'd be like the kind of like getting in the Hall of Fame.
I'm going to show you guys an older 7 to explain that smaller points than they used to be. And you've been coming in here about 7 years, 8 years.
7 more size.
Yeah, sure. But you can see the points on this line. It's real wide and the path of the line is real strong. I'll show him to you here in a second. If he doesn't move too far. See, he's a prime age bull. Might be on a little bit on the older side. Yeah. He's non-typical. See that front point there?
Yeah.
In front of the third point? Little tiny one there. Yeah, he's a little bit, I would say, on the far side of the prime, anyway, getting toward the other side.
That seminary does have really short.
See? See? But yeah, look at the one behind him. Look how much wider he is.
Yeah.
Okay? The one behind him is a younger bull. Okay? Younger 6-point.
Yeah. And for myself, that's a decent ride.
Anyway, I wanted to show you that.
Yeah.
That's about the only way to tell the elk. Now, people will tell you can tell the age of the elk by their teeth. That's true to some extent, but the older they get, the more inaccurate they are. Another example is where I live, we don't have any fluoride in our water. And I don't eat the same as you eat.
Yeah.
So my teeth are going to wear different. Same with the elk. Okay? And you can get an average age, and like I say, the older you get, the more inaccurate it is. Okay? Same with cattle and horses and everything else.
Where do you live?
I live 50 miles
North.
100 miles away.
Oh, yeah?
I do the same thing.
It's worth it though, right? Last day of snowmobiling in Yellowstone. Little shot at Prohaska Teepee there. It's the lodge at the head of the park on the east side. Some of the rental snowmobiles. Here come the boys out of the park. Last day. Comes Craigie with a cart. Comes the guy waving his hat. And load them up.
Is that a Rick Snyder?
Boys are happy. Had a wonderful trip.
Welcome to Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah.
We take
Dallas.
Highway 183 east to Dallas.
Can it hear you?
Here we are in Dallas, and this happens to be what they call Dealey Plaza. It is a type of a park, and we have courthouses, some of the larger buildings around. We also have the Kennedy Memorial Space Needle.
It is called the Reunion Tower of Dallas.
Talk, Mom.
Has nothing to do with Kennedy over there.
Okay. But even in film. Now, as we're looking up towards this bank here, and the cars in front of us, we come to the famous 6th floor school depository book. You can talk.
The 6th floor is a permanent educational exhibit building explaining the life and the death of the legacy of the former President John F. Kennedy. It has 9,000 square foot display of articles, pictures, movies. It's about an hour and a half tour that you can take up there on the 6th building. Now the window, the 2nd floor, let's see here. Okay, 6 floors up. The window way to the right is where Harvey Oswald took the shot at President Kennedy as they were coming down this road in a convertible. And just below the 3 signs, there are street signs here just over Elm Street, is where they figured that Oswald did the shooting.
This is the road. No, I ain't gonna say a word. I don't tell the right names.
This is a Texas school for the books depository.
Talk a lot louder because that wind is hitting them.
This is a Texas book depository school. And up on the 6th floor, the window way to the right is where the gunshots were fired, and now we will go to the left, kind of down on the highway, and just below these 3 signs, Commerce, Thorson, and Stemmons Freeway, is where Kennedy was when he was shot. And after he was shot, they
That's your foot?
Stay off my foot. And after the gunshot fire, they zoomed down to Highway 30, right down in. And this plaza, Dealey Plaza, is noted for a newspaper writer here many, many years ago. And also this is where Dallas' first buildings were, a grist mill. This is the back entrance of the building to the 6th floor museum of the Texas Book Depository. And they added on to the back of the building, and also with the elevator that you can go up, way up in there. We went up the elevator to the 6th floor to view the hour-and-a-half tour, but would you believe we spent 3 hours in that building? We had a tape recorder, cassette, microphone outfit that we listened to.
Okay.
And also in front of me here are props that look like the school over there. On April 15th they will be they will start filming on the Harvey Oswald commissioner report, I guess. Down Main Street. There's a high, high, high building.
There's Kennedy's Memorial. This is Market. This is where Kennedy came this way. Some of these buildings are tall.
As you can see,
I don't know if this is Dallas or not, but it could be the one to our left immediately.
the word battery came up.
That means we're running out of battery. But that's all right, keep going. We should have recharged it. Something tells me the thing was on.
My fault.
There's another tall building. Turn it off. You don't have to be on all the time. I'm going to try to get down here and U-turn and come back.
It won't shut off.
Oh yes it will. Hit the button.
No, that's the hotel right there. We can go to the top of that one too, it's the elevator.
Other building that was over there, I was trying to count them.
This is downtown Dallas at night. The buildings in the background are some of the real tall buildings, and the two real tall ones, the one to the right with the green lights is Texas National Bank, and the other one is a Interstate Texas Bank. To the right is a Reunion Tower. This afternoon we went up in it. It's 50 stories high, and at nighttime it has about 250 lights, and they make different patterns during the night. There's a McDonald's. There's an airplane up in the sky. Beautiful downtown Dallas.
Now at South Fork Ranch, where the film series Dallas was filmed. It isn't a real large place. It's also closed, actually. They went into receivership, couldn't get enough money, and so we can't actually go through the houses and see the interior. It is quite flat here. The land looks quite good. They are bringing in dirt and fill. They're making a large trade center out here, or flea market, so to speak. Just over the edge of the hill from where we are standing. They will have a platform set up or stage for entertainers to come in, like, well, who knows, in order to get money that way. It's going to be pretty much totally commercialized. 161 acres is what the total ranch is, or farm. It originally started out at around 5,000 acres, he said. There's not a whole lot here right now, other than this little hut here, so to speak, for buying a few souvenirs. Beautiful day, a lot of fencing. Temperature, I suppose, neighborhood around 50, 55. So we came out to see just what it was going to amount to. And we are here. JR isn't here. Or Bobby in California.
Or Sue Ellen.
Or Sue Ellen, yes. And what you don't really see from the road, South Fork. It's got a real large shed for something. And this is staging, they told us, for when they had an oil derrick out here so that they could stage it. So, get this clear. Oh, breeding stock horses. So I guess it isn't all that big. It's probably one of the patios that they would film on, or sun always shines.
Notice the Christmas tree lights outlining the whole house.
Try and zoom in, maybe I can get a couple. Oh yes, now we can see them. Light bulbs, it must be pretty nice at night. Huh? Short. We'll see how close we can get right in there. Get pretty good, pretty close on it. Just isn't that big, that's all. Yeah.
There is the South Fork Ranch. We can't get in it today, so we're just riding around it. Hey, stop right here for a second. I'll see if I can really zoom up in it. I guess I can get a pretty good shot here.
Entrance, and then that'll be it.
Right. And here we are. It says South Fork Ranch. A little farther. Oh, whoop. Here we are at the Fairview Farms in Plano, Texas, at the Farmers Market and Texas Art. There are many buildings here where people bring all their farm produce, flowers, vegetables. Way in the back in a barn they have crafts. Many individuals have got little shops in these. In the barn, they also have a few horses and cows that people can look at. Somewhere over here. What do you think of these cute looking cows here? And we had our dinner at the Hofbrau Steakhouse, which is over here. This marketplace is very busy during the summer. Right now, it's not too active.
Gallon bucket, which is about this tall and about this big around, full of oats, vitamins, and minerals, a half a bale of hay, and all the water he wants to drink. He gets that for breakfast and also the same thing before he goes to bed. Or he eats 10 gallons of oats and 1 bale of hay a day. Alright? No, that's not the bucket. Yep, that's his water. Okay, now Jake is 6 feet 1 inch right up to here. We call this part of withers on a horse. The way we measure our horses is by hands, and usually it goes by a man's hands because they're a lot bigger. Or it goes by every 4 inches. The way we do it is we get right down the ground, put our hands like so, we start counting, go 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way right up to his withers. Jake would be 19 hands 1 inch. We also make their horseshoes here, which we already seen. Each one of their shoes is made out of a 20-inch bar of steel, and each horseshoe weighs 4 pounds per shoe. Whose shoe weighs 4 pounds? Nobody's, right? No. Okay, now does anybody have any questions about it? No?
San Antonio.
Oh, yeah?
And then Saturday we take the big horses downtown Dallas for our St. Patrick's Day parade.
Oh, okay. How old what's the average the age of
So these are young horses here. They're only 3 and 4 year olds. Now big horses average.
Would you believe it? Our tour of Fort Worth today is not in a coach or a van. We were picked up at the Quality Hotel in a beautiful black limousine. That will be our coach for the day. We are at the Fort Worth Botanic Gardens. This is the entrance.
The banana tree. But no bananas. Yes, we have no bananas. Some more flowers. And a waterfall. Water rushing. I wonder where the lemon. There are some waterfalls at Fort Worth with a wealthy fellow that was donated them to the city in his memory. Lots of bucks. And we're going to walk down in there and just see how it is. It's quite a thing to see. I can see that now. The water is coming across. The fellow said that it takes a 400 horsepower motor just to pump this water back up in. So I'm in the process of heading down. I'm in the water, looking up. It's all this water coming down over these rocks. Who's up there? Maybe somebody up there taking a picture. big sumac come down in here. That's something else. All the way around me. If not, can't make it up and walk, so I'll have to make it up through the pump. Good dinner. This is just a small part of Fort Worth. Big tall buildings, lots of bucks.
Here we are down in the Fort Worth Livestock Exchange building. We will be going in here to look at their museum. We're going to go in here and probably find something to eat and see if...
Yeah, it's there. They're numbered. Heading for the last roundup.
That's mother-daughter.
Yeah.
Little 36 and big 36.
Some of it isn't quite as new as some of it is. Big Texas sign, yeah, I imagine. Gotta have that. Bringing a few down through. So this is more of the modern part here. Yes.
Notice the bricks and the feedlot.
This part here is somewhat older. With the broken down, might not even hold a bird. These are some of the regenerated Holsteins munching. Probably grading. Looks like a big one out there. We'll see if we can't get a ride on him. Loading something to be sold, and they do sell. Bringing in a few. About the same as Sparta. Equity. Coming on through. But the only difference is
The Fort Worth Stockyards, called the Cowtown Coliseum. There isn't any action going on here today, but tonight there will be.
let the bulls out down here on number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5. It's not a huge coliseum, but it's pretty good size. different colored seating. The other side of this, Fort Worth Stockyards, I see something pretty neat here. As I see it now, horse, anyway, but this one right here, she's got double seats. Yeah, this is what you drive in Texas. 4 doors, the ball hitching back, 5th wheel. I don't know if it's got that special lighting on it, special deals. Yeah, looks pretty good. So somebody's going over to check it out, stick her key in, take her home. I guess we could drive her home if we had time. Ooh, this is Billy Bob's. Entry fee, $1. Get in for a huge burger. All the garbage you wish to put on it. Tonight, Willie Nelson is going to be here. It's very, very dark inside. How many bars did you say, Ma?
14 bars.
14 bars. One bowl.
And there's room to sit 6,300 people in there. Table.
Yeah.
We are at the Will Rogers Memorial Park. Oh my gosh, and look who's coming out of here. Why, look at here. Here's Arden Everhart. I can't believe it. And now we're going to continue on to see some libraries.
We see this long car, limousine. I wonder what the celebrity will be getting out of this machine.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, right.
Did your carriage make it okay?
Yes, it did. Thank you. We're down here in Texas at Stephenville Farm. We are at a dairy farm of Vicki and Kurt Averhoff. They have 3 boys. They're all in 4-H and they show cattle, and this is their farm.
We are about to, they're going to take us around and show some of the real fancy, which I'm sure theirs is fancy, but it's a larger operation, they said. This is more. Oh, yeah.
We used to have a high line that went down through the center, and we just had sections. And then we had so much trouble in 85 and 86. It was so wet and sloppy, and we had so much mastitis. See, that's one of the problems that we face here. We have 60 days in the summer and we have 60 days in the winter that we just fight. You know, you just hate to have a good cow during those periods.
Yes.
Because the weather is so inclement. And
Yours is new. I'm not gonna let you.
pretty
nice.
Sure.
Sure, get Missy in there. Have Mom
Sure.
hold Missy.
Send her to the scene.
She's the grand champion, the dog.
The dog.
You sit there, you can't
whatever.
see what the chair says.
Oh, that's real nice. That's real nice. Okay, here we go. Good.
He's over there quietly making.
Sure. No, that's real nice that you could have us in for a little while.
Maybe you could show us your chair and tell us just exactly what you did to get that today.
Yeah, you should.
Come on,
Sure you
fellas.
can.
Come on, stand over
I think
there.
that's pretty nice.
Tell us what you did today, fellas.
Okay, we showed at the St. Patrick's Day Holstein show in Dublin, and our heifer, she's a junior 2-year-old, and she won junior champion or grand at the show.
That's terrific.
Mm-hmm.
And tell about your plaque. Come on.
Okay, that's the plaque for winning the class, and then this is senior showmanship.
That's great. That's great.
That is real good.
We have just finished visiting the family of Kurt Averhoff down at Stephenville, Texas. This is their farm sign. As you notice, It says, "All we have we owe to others." Just the key Holsteins is their prefix. And in the background are part of their Holstein cattle. And this is their farm ranch. There's Kurt and Vicky and their 3 boys. They own about 100 acres and they lease out about 350 acres. Here are some of their cattle in the background. Way in back of their house they have a bunker silo, which they have their silage in, and it's covered with your black paper with tires on it.
This happens to be a race. It can be handled all day long down here at the stockyards at Fort Worth. There's the Stockyard Hotel.
Bunch of bikes coming in now. Here they come.
Helmet!
It is St. Patrick's Day here today at the Fort Worth Stockyards, and they've got a bicycle races all day long.
Junior riders, 15 and 16-year-olds, if y'all want to come up here and get it.
It's kind of a quick shot of just before the race is beginning. They have the over 40 and the women are right behind. I suppose they'll start them separately. I don't know just exactly what they do. Giving them instructions anyway. He said, "Ready? Come on, shoot the gun. I get all day." Oh, he just blew the whistle and away they go. I should be in front instead of behind him. Yeah. And then the guy in the motorcycle and somebody rides along in the side cart. There they go. Oh no, that's serious. Pedal like heck to give your buns a ride.
You got them going up that hill, around that hill?
Yeah.
Where it says Armour and Swift. That used to be where the old packing company was, when the Fort Worth Stockyards were going strong many years ago.
See if I can just find him. Holding too low, I think.
Look at that dog.
Yeah.
Here comes the girl.
I don't know if it's coming the last out or kick her in the tail.
Oh, the other two are coming.
I'd have done as good if I'd have thrown it right out in front of them.
It's still going. It's still on.
It better not be on. It's supposed to be shut off. This is going around again. Whee!
Banana lens.
Banana lens.
Horse dick.
Yeah. Quite the deal, not yet. Half their feed in the summertime instead of the way it usually is.
Gave him.
What? Yeah, you get on that valley. Comes through it. All up in there, nobody even, you know.
What's that?
A couple other little ones. Where's the video camera?
Got it right there. Videoing.
Yeah, they should. They should.
Yeah, it's quite a shot.
Yeah. Lily Roche.
Can't go cut the corners too good.
Oh, right. And you shit on him?
See any deer when you come out through here in the fall, then?
Very seldom.
There's
Once in a
mule
while
deer down
you'll
there?
see one up, but not a heck of a lot. There's a lot of times season's on, either deer or elk. You see hunters, you know, that old road. It's an old road.
Well. Right.
Yeah. Nice day. Yeah. I got a good face now. It's a dang good one, but almost fits just right, but don't keep the face warm.
I got one of those daylight ones. Damn good one.
Yeah.
These don't seem to get cold, do they, Dave?
Huh?
I think they're Canadian geese. I'm not exactly sure.
I'm not sure what the ball they are.
You get them pretty good?
Oh,
There's the snow coaches we were talking about, too.
yeah.
Oh, that'll only... Did I say what?
See the steam vent coming out of the side of the mountain?
Hope I didn't move. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. It'll take a... Well, there's steam. You know, I believe if I just had the small ramp, I could jump that baby with the phaser.
Think so?
Yeah.
Sure brought that one off the trailer, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you just angle a little there and...
Yeah, which point you're sticking out.
You know, that which way is that going?
Downhill.
That way?
Yeah, downhill. Around that little hole in the grade.
I haven't seen any tracks.
I bet you wouldn't take long to get down.
That's what you're thinking of, Craig.
I got we can rock right up to her down here.
No? Too bad that sun wouldn't have stayed out.
Waterfall, huh, Dave? Get the river. Well, we saw the roller one get the river. There were like 60 sides, 7 in the
What's the view?
That's a 6x6, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a good 5x5. He ain't a 6x.
If he's got the 2 out the front, he's a 6x6.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Hey, Dad, over here. Yeah, see it.
The room is ready for you. This happens to be the airport, which is just outside of Yellowstone. They're all over the place. There's a few of them starting to come back in. Boy, I don't know who they are, but they all want to get across here fast. Whoever they are. This isn't our crew, I don't know who it is. West Yellowstone. This is our crew, only they don't see me. Here's one of the big hawkers. A few of the others. Amazing how they're starting to come back in. I have to gauge it about right. You can figure out who they are. Where's the rest of them?
Lost them.
Being pulled in, one tied right behind the other.
Where are you guys from? Wisconsin. Oh, yeah? Yeah. What are you guys? We were up in Mammoth for a few nights. Yeah, that's where we started.
Live here.
Turn it the other way.
You and Jeff. Take my picture from the trailer there. Take care.
Still doing its thing.
Snowmobile Pass should be about 4 miles.
It's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
What is?
Oh, maybe 5 miles. 4 to 5 miles.
What?
Sylvan Pass.
Top of the hill.
The avalanches. And they want us to go 100 yards apart. And no stopping. Once we get past this one point, they still have avalanches, but they're not quite as serious. Want to stop?
Depends on how deep you got buried. When you hit the bottom, you're going to go right into the snowfall. What the fuck would you do if you did make it? You'd by yourself.
Snow in my head.
Arrowhead Lodge, huh, Dave?
Uh-huh.
Let's see what time we got. 9:17 Mountain Time. It starts. I wonder if that is the thing there for hanging up game. Like that for a view, Dave.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Only about 4 miles from Bear Lodge. There goes old Arden. He's got to try one more time on the yellow. And get screwed or not. You go at the top? It's a hell of a lot more thrill coming down where you're going. You don't stop. Coming down and what's going on. I'll tell you one thing. I know we're going to try her out. Watch it, Dave. Watch it, Dave. Martin's going to have a rematch with Dale. No, he's not going to have a rematch.
He's coming right along. Suppose somebody ought to go up and help that guy up there in the snowbank?
Some trails are a lot more firm than others. There's one trail there that's got good footing. Real good footing going up through there, and then the last couple I didn't pick for shit. Well, is he ever having he's having a time. Yeah, we'll see you later. You know, but sooner, and I thought maybe he could have. No problem whatsoever. And then here's what happens. When I came down a bit, he's tough there.
See, Dick is up there giving us all a finger.
I wasn't over there, no, I know that.
Ride her down, don't step on the brake.
Uh-oh. Joe, you did a good job pulling that Polaris out, but we're getting you back. Come on, Joe, smile.
Got a Polaris stuck on a hill and a Yamaha pulling a Polaris out.
Spark?
Yeah, the plastic didn't help it. Right. What'd you say, bud?
Big dog the way it's done.
Probably get held a long time.
Seems to me like we're going uphill instead of downhill.
We're starting into the thick of work. You don't see any reason to lock the pumps, do you?
No.
It appears to be getting a little better the further we go. Probably a little less snow. Got a little grit on here, helps a little bit. A place like this probably didn't get sunshine today, but
No.